Hello and welcome to today's reading. I must preface really quick, let you know that I have been going through a detox, so if it looks as though at some point I pause the video, most likely I have to blow my nose or drink some water because, dry throat, my sinuses are draining like crazy, but I will definitely share more of that wonderful juicy stuff with you in a video for tomorrow, for Monday. Today is Sunday, and finally getting to my Sunday signs. Yesterday, I swear every 5 minutes I was blowing my nose, sneezing, literally an allergic reaction as I am purging all of these toxins that have been in my body. I started a new self-care routine, and after so many days, it stirred some things up. So, that said, I am really excited to finally get to this week's collective weekly reading for Sunday. For the entire week is our overview. And, I wanted so much to do it yesterday. However, it was like, no, not going to happen. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Rochelle Richard. I am the founder, CEO, and self-love empowerment coach here at Empowerment Experiences. And it is my sole purpose, my twin flame mission, to guide you into and through finding your power in every moment. One of the methodologies of that is the utilization of divination tools such as oracle cards. These are my favorite deck because, oh my goodness, they are, unicorns, and in particular, Pegasus. These are the face up, so why don't we just go ahead and start with those? Because, wow, everybody needs to be reminded that life is filled with miracles. I really wanted to have my lighting, so I didn't have all of that going on. That's okay. All right. But really, truly, you have to believe in miracles in order for miracles to truly happen in your experience, goddess. And you are a miracle. You are a miracle manifester. You are so, so, so powerful. And that power is inside of you. You've got to be the one to say, wait a minute. What is this showing me? What do I need to adjust in my point of attraction? What do I need to be checking in my alignment? Because when you align with miracles, just as when you align with abundance, you align with union, you align with anything you are aligned. And even when you will be able to look in your experience, just as I can look in your experience and see for yourself that, you're probably aligned with things that you really don't want to be experiencing too, right? Right? Meaning you're saying things and acting or being in a way that align with the results you don't want. It's so important to, again, recognize that you are so powerful. And again, as I'm going through this detox and feeling like in the space of, oh my gosh, my victim inside me wants to be like, oh my God, I'm dying. No, I see what this is. I have clarity. I'm telling the story that I want to be experiencing. I'm recognizing that, okay, I'm getting better and better. I just keep, pushing forward with this new self-care routine. And I'll do a video for me Monday because I usually take Monday off. I usually take Sunday and Mondays off. But again, yesterday, I couldn't go very long without sneezing, or blowing my nose, or coughing. That said, for me Monday, I will share this self-care routine that I've started, but it's literally just been that. No, I know exactly what's happening. I'm visualizing here. What I've been doing is I have been, breaking loose inside of my vessel, inside of my body, things that have been trapped. And it's literally like the creek bed when nothing has gone through the water and it's all clear and you can see the bottom of the creek. And then you go cricking. I'm a girl from Kansas. We went cricking. Then you go cricking and all that stuff gets all stirred up and you can't see nothing, and it's really chaotic and not so pretty. So that's been where I am in my purge. However, again, what is this teaching me? What is my power in this? That I am a miracle manifester. That this, boom, push through. I'm visualizing that, oh, I'm cleaning it out. Oh, yes, it's going to be filtered away and purged and released, and I'm going to be feeling so much better afterwards. It's kind of like you're removing shards of glass from that creek. And that was why that was why we started wearing tennis shoes when we went creeking on the farm in Kansas, is someone had gotten a minor cut on their foot. I don't remember who, but that's why we started to wear tennis shoes instead. So imagine that that's what we're doing here, is we're pulling out those shards of glass, and that stirs things up as you pull out and go to heal those wounds. Things do resettle back down, but you've got to be the one to be aligning with that outcome. That is you. You are the miracle. All right. And when you believe and know that you are the miracle, your miracles, the miracles of your experience will be abundant, because like attracts like. So be clear on your intention. Again, what are you giving your attention to? What is your intention behind the thoughts that you have, the things that you do, the way that you feel? Is, again, does it serve you to be in that space of, this isn't working out for me, or, oh my God, I feel so miserable. I feel so miserable. Believe me, when I was in that mindset, I'm like, oh, I was just creating more of my misery because my intention was coming subconsciously from a place of, ooh, let me create more misery for myself and continue to look at and affirm that. Ugh, icky, right? And now I'm actually feeling really great sitting here going, nope, I'm doing this reading. Everybody's counting on me. I got to do this. Plus, I'm curious to see. So it's so important to be very, very clear on what you're giving your attention to and why. Why? Why does someone want to sit there over and over and say, oh my God, my allergy. Oh my God, I don't feel so good. Oh my God. Really? No, thank you. I am realigning with my health and well-being. Thank you very much. I am cleansing and clearing the toxins from my body. Thank you very much. Right? So again, focus on what you really want. What is the outcome you desire? Don't look at what is. Miracles are not what... Miracles come when we align ourselves, when we have that intention, when we focus on where our power is as the creators that we are in this experience. Because when we create with intention, we get the results that we desire. In fact, we tend to get way better than the results that we desire because we have that intention of trust in this outcome, which a trust in a miracle to come. I mean, think about someone who wins the lottery. To literally in a second, your life changes just like that. All of a sudden, you have millions of dollars. Magic and miracles happen every single day, Goddess, every single day. I know for myself, my twin flame is definitely a miracle. I was pretty dead set that I didn't want to be with anybody. And I flew around the world to meet him in person. Okay? And there's been so much growth. And when you look at what you're doing and you be intentional about it also, again, being intentional about what you focus on, being intentional about how you're showing up in your experience. Oh, now that my twin flame is back, oh man, the saboteurs, the subconscious saboteurs that have plagued our connection are definitely, boom, right there. But the thing is, how can I get different results this time? By being different than I was all the times before. Yeah, and that does mean to not be giving my focus to the old story or old stories about men, about myself, about my relationship with RV, relationship with anybody. Dear Goddess, you are creating your reality. This is why intention is so important. And when you have that intention that you are going to be that miracle manifester that you are, then boom, your intention is to be attracting miracles. So how do you align with what you desire? You are the catalyst. Oh, that's really kind of bugging me there. You are the catalyst, dear Goddess. All right? Your own point of attraction. That's what I mean when I say you are the catalyst. Your energetic frequency that you are emitting is what is attracting what you are getting. I am a poet, and oh yes, I know it. So you want to get high vibe, feel good things. Well, dear Goddess, you've got to be in a high vibe, feel good place, energetically. Believe me, I get it. I get how challenging that can be. Okay? Because that comfort zone is to say, oh, he's just using me. It'll never work out. It's just my luck, or it's never my luck, or whatever bullshit story that you've been telling that's been keeping you stuck exactly where you are. Because, dear Goddess, I say again to you, you are the one standing in your way. The power is in you. And this is one of the tools that we have that is so simple. Why do you think I don't honestly know a single culture that doesn't dance, right? Every culture seems to have a cultural way of movement, because the power of movement, it puts the power directly in your hands, dear Goddess. So claim that. Claim that. And then recognize that as you do, the thing with this card is, for me, it brings up the ultimate beloved is each our own selves. Because there's such a gap between you and you, right? There is this abyss that is between that aspect of you that's saying, oh my God, I'm a horrible person. I'm not worthy. I have to work so hard for so little. All these stories, or some of mine, that long held ones. I just had to do a post on Instagram today. My two biggest ones around men, because of what my journey has been, is number one, which is the big one, that men only want one of three things. It used to be just one thing by the time I had moved out, by the time I became a prostitute, at age 22, that men only want one of three things. One of, or all three, or two of, whatever, three things from me: my body, my skills, or my resources. That they couldn't possibly love me. Well, that was simply because I was never taught how to love me. I was never taught that I need to be the most important person in my life, by way of recognizing that the way through to anybody else in their joy and to shine my light for them is through me. That the stronger and more empowered I am in my knowing of myself and of loving myself, the better example I set, the more I illuminate that path for others to follow and do the same for themselves. And then we cease with the cycle of looking for love in all the wrong places outside of us. This is why twin flames have the runner-chaser phase. This is why we have it. And the separation phase, it's all for a purpose. My fellow twin flame travelers, you get me. I'm telling you right now, I have been learning so much about twin flames. I've been experiencing it, but you better believe I've been diving into the knowledge of it and studying so many different mentors. that I am for certain when I say to you that the only way to come into union with your twin is to come home to union within. So as you come home to yourself, you are coming home to your twin and he to you. That runner-chaser phase is about bringing, and believe me, it's about bringing the awareness of recognizing that, wait a minute, when you chase something, that implies you do not already have it within yourself. That if you are chasing love, your twin flame love, and oh, goddess, I cannot begin to tell you how many times I did the fugly shower cry where I was sitting in my bathtub as the shower was raining down on me, sobbing my eyes out, wishing he were here, or I was there, or we were talking or video chatting. Well, guess what? Now we're back together. Well, I don't know if I'd say back together, but communication lines are open. We're talking, we're making plans. Yet I'm sitting here going, now I'm kind of like, if you ain't going to do the work on you and we're not going to work on this together, then, I've done so much healing on myself that I've come to realize if you decide you can't handle it this time, I'm not going to chase you. Not at all. Not even going to send emails, because I was. And this is what happens in this journey. The more you come back home to you, the more he is going to be pulled to you, because you're no longer reaching for something, because nobody wants to be that depended upon, right? What if you had someone that needed you for every little thing? I mean, seriously, even I know that Arvi and I will sleep in separate beds because I like to sleep when I'm in bed. That's not to say we won't, have fun. There's the whole house for all that. But when it's bedtime to sleep and I need to recharge my battery for more fun, dude, I'm going to sleep. Bye. Okay? Because I love me. I love me so much that I know that I need to sleep in my own bed. I don't even allow my animal babies to sleep in my bed, because I came to figure out that they were negatively impacting my sleep. I'd end up waking up with a crick in my neck or a cramp in being in some weird position because of, trying to accommodate them. And I'm like, okay, this is kind of really jacked up my day. I'm not doing this anymore. Right? And things are so much better. So remember, this is about you coming back home to you stepping into your power. And as you do, then guess what? Everything you desire comes to you. And that includes, and especially, your twin flame union. But remember, I say to you again, dear Goddess, the only way to come home to union, or to come into union with your twin, is to come home to union within. And to all of my goddesses out there, divine feminines, rising into their goddess power. A twin flame journey is a self-love empowerment journey. That is without a doubt, with absolute certainty, a fact. A fact. This is why, again, the only way to come into union with our twin is to come home to union within. That said, patience. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. And I just realized this video is recording vertical. Oh, but I can fix that. I have recently learned I can fix that. Hoy vey. Anyway, keep it going, Rochelle. All right, so, but see, this is what happens when you have been doing this work on yourself. Things outside of you definitely have a hold over you less and less and less, have influence over you less and less and less. So when your twin, for instance, isn't acting the way you would like them to, then you recognize, wait a minute, this is my shit. He's doing his own thing. I mean, what can I be grateful for? I mean, oh my gosh. We are in communication. We've been video chatting. We're making plans. It's like, wow. But instead, look at how your mind does this, Goddess. How instead it looks at the negative shit. in a situation, doesn't it? This is a time when, yet again, patience comes into play. Patience, especially with yourself. Because if you cannot have patience with yourself, which is an aspect of love, a facet of love, patience is an attribute of love, a quality of love. And if you cannot cultivate patience for your own self, then how can you expect to bring patience to your relationship, to your business, to whatever it is in your life, to driving to work in rush hour traffic when everything, quote unquote, gets back to normal, quote unquote? Because yeah, we're not really going back to normal, but that's for a later date. So that said, dear goddess, patience. This is one of the favorite things that we were taught, is that patience is a virtue. It is one of the most beautiful blessings that when we learn to cultivate it, when we learn to be present, because that is one of your greatest power tools at cultivating or creating patience within yourself, is to be here now, to come home to your breath, to, here I even have right here with me my cup of tea. I've been sipping some green and white tea for my antioxidants to clear all the detoxing I'm going through right now. But that's that self-love. That's me going, oh, what is the most loving thing I can do for myself? Okay, what else is I mean, it's been an amazing journey. And I assure you, dear goddess, the more you love yourself, the more love you have within yourself, the more you come home to yourself. But it's a journey, not a destination. It is a journey. So be patient. All right? Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your twin. Be patient with all that is this experience. Because all things are temporary. Especially this experience, dear goddess. So be here now. And be willing to receive that support. If you find it challenging to be here now, how do I do that? Oh, I remember those days. I do. How do I take my power back? How do I love myself? How do I really be patient? How do I live with intention? How do I recognize the miracle that I am, and in turn attract the miracles that I deserve, that are eagerly awaiting their opportunity to flow into my life? And one of those miracles may even be me, a mirror of you. Right, dear goddess? Believe me when I tell you, the longer you wait to ask for help, whether it's from me, from any other mentors or guides, or the angels, the universe, source, believe me, I didn't grow up having that conversation with God like that, or angels like that, because I grew up in a religion that taught me that God was something to be feared, something that was wrathful and vengeful. And for me, I could not make it make sense that you're going to say in one breath that this entity, this deity is all loving, but in the next breath is vengeful and wrathful. You can't have it both ways. It doesn't work like that. Okay? So I definitely recognize that. Anybody who says God-fearing, it's like, do you realize that if you replace the word God with love, because God is love, source is God, God is love, source is love, love, then you are actually wanting a man and claiming that you yourself fear love. Is that how you want it to be? Is that the story you want to tell? It wasn't for me, and that's why religion did not bode very well for myself. Because it didn't align. It did not feel good. It did not feel empowering. And where I am now, it feels empowering, but geez, it's scary. It is so scary when you really begin to connect with that power inside of you. Oh my God. Yeah. Because you're not used to it. Again, why is the support is so important from anywhere. And if you do not ask, dear goddess, then you cannot receive. It's that simple. You must ask to receive, just as you must seek it to find it. Okay? That said, with 7 cards this week, wow, I'm being called to let it be that. This is your reading today, dear goddess. You are the one with the power. You are the one with the power of to choose. To choose to come into alignment and know that you are a miracle. To choose to be intentional about your living. To choose to recognize you are the catalyst and move that energy within you. To choose to recognize that you must love yourself in order for anything else to truly be for you in that space of recognizing that there will always be doubt and a gap and a disconnect until you come home to yourself. And as you come home to yourself, realize that I am where I am and I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Because if I were supposed to be anywhere else, I would be there. Right, dear goddess? Ponder that for a moment. I am where I am. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, because if I were supposed to be anywhere else, I would be there. That'll help you cultivate that power, patience, and presence, being here now. And then you begin to release that grip that you have on trying to control something. And in turn, that means that you create space for someone, something, all things to flow into your experience and support you in your journey. Because, dear goddess, you are not here alone. You are not here to do it alone. That said, I'm here for you. You can book your own intuitive clarity session. I have a couple different things, mini readings that I can send you. I have 30 and 75-minute video call sessions. Intuitive clarity coaching sessions are what I call them. And you can go and book one now at empowermentexperiences.com/ICS. Again, that is empowermentexperiences.com/ICS. Be sure to hit the like button and definitely subscribe. I will be doing more and more readings again, more and more videos to be coming out as, again, I've been going through my own transformation journey. There are some huge things coming. Oh my gosh, we're like on the verge and it's like, oh my God, this is really happening. Yes, it is. It's like, wow. Okay, more of my own expanding into my my own power. All right, dear goddess. That said, remember, the power is and always has been in your hands, because it's always been inside you. Inside you. That said, I will see you in the next video tomorrow for Me Monday. And Tuesday for Twin Flame Tuesday is the next reading. All right. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, as well as I do post mini readings that include cards, and I include with those angel numbers and animal messengers. Those are a lot of fun. That said, dear goddess, go create amazing. Go attract miracles. Be the miracle that you are. I'll see you soon. Namaste.